Donald Trump's return to the political stage has reignited global debate about his foreign policy approach. His previous tenure was marked by both unexpected breakthroughs and stark controversies. Trump's supporters point to his unconventional diplomacy, citing successes like the Abraham Accords, which normalized relations between Israel and several Arab states. Detractors, however, argue that his America First rhetoric strained alliances and emboldened authoritarian leaders. Trump's foreign policy defied easy categorization. He withdrew the U.S. from the Trans-Pacific Partnership Trade Agreement, labeling it unfair to American workers. Simultaneously, he engaged in direct negotiations with North Korean leader Kim Jong-un, an unprecedented move in U.S.-DPRK relations. These seemingly contradictory actions highlight the unpredictable nature of Trump's foreign policy, a blend of isolationism and assertive engagement that continues to baffle analysts. The question now arises, how will this mixed legacy shape Trump's approach to the world's most intractable conflicts, namely the Russia-Ukraine war and the Palestinian-Israeli conflict? Can his deal-making skills bring about a lasting peace where traditional diplomacy has failed? Or will his unpredictable nature and America First focus exacerbate these volatile situations? The Middle East, a region perpetually on the brink, presents a unique challenge and a potential opportunity for Trump. His previous administration brokered a ceasefire deal between Israel and Hamas in January 2025, a fragile but significant step towards reducing violence in Gaza. Furthermore, Trump's influence was instrumental in pushing Israel towards a truce with Lebanon in November 2024, demonstrating his ability to navigate complex regional dynamics. These successes stem in part from Trump's strong relationships with key players in the region. He maintains close ties with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and has cultivated relationships with Arab leaders involved in brokering past deals. This access and influence could prove crucial in mediating a lasting peace between Israelis and Palestinians, a goal that has eluded diplomats for decades. However, Trump's Middle East policy is not without its critics. His decision to move the U.S. Embassy to Jerusalem, while popular with the Israeli right, was condemned by many Palestinians and much of the international community. Furthermore, his close relationship with Netanyahu, often seen as a hardliner in the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, raises concerns about whether Trump can act as an impartial mediator. The ongoing war in Ukraine presents a starkly different challenge. Russia's invasion, condemned by the West, has plunged Europe into its worst security crisis since World War II. Trump's past rhetoric and actions towards Russia and its leader Vladimir Putin have been scrutinized for their perceived leniency. His admiration for Putin's strongman persona and his questioning of NATO's relevance have fueled concerns about his willingness to stand up to Russian aggression. However, Trump's supporters argue that his unconventional approach could be the key to ending the conflict. They point to his willingness to engage in direct talks with adversaries, as he did with Kim Jong-un, as evidence of his commitment to diplomacy over military intervention. They believe that Trump's deal-making skills, honed in the business world, could be effective in negotiating a ceasefire and finding a diplomatic solution to the crisis. Nevertheless, the uncertainties surrounding Trump's potential influence on the Russia-Ukraine war are significant. His America First policy, which prioritizes U.S. interests above all else, raises questions about his commitment to defending Ukraine's sovereignty. Moreover, his past actions, such as withdrawing U.S. troops from Syria, suggest a reluctance to commit American military power abroad, even when faced with what many consider blatant aggression. As Donald Trump re-emerges on the world stage, his foreign policy remains shrouded in uncertainty. His America First doctrine, while appealing to his base, raises concerns about its impact on global stability. His past actions, from the Abraham Accords to his withdrawal from the Iran nuclear deal, demonstrate a willingness to upend the status quo for better or worse. The question is not whether Trump will be a passive observer on the world stage. He has proven incapable of such restraint. The crucial question is whether his brand of diplomacy, a mix of personal relationships, hard-nosed negotiation and unpredictable shifts, can succeed where others have failed. Can he broker peace in the Middle East and end the war in Ukraine? Only time will tell.